Ah, you can see my computer. And now I see you. Scary, isn't it? It's a scary, scary sight that you can actually see me and I can see you guys. But, what is up and welcome to a first and hopefully a mini reviews, if I feel like it. Go figure. I'm not saying anything that I'm going to do it every single week, but let's try to do it every single week. Let's try to handle that business every single week. As I am rookie. If you're watching this video, I'm already dead. I'm just kidding. So let's get to it. It's a Raw, Smackdown, and NXT review, where I'll just talk to you about Raw and NXT and my views of it, because I'm just an asshole that likes to talk about wrestling. That's supposed to be a wink right there, so yay. Alright, so first off and first most, Monday Night Raw. Let's get right down to it. My initial thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Missable at best. There were some good things out of it, and some things I'm just like, well, I don't see what it helped accomplish. But let's get through it. So I'm going to go through the matches, because that's how we do it. We go through the matches. Kurt Angle, it gets interrupted by Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt gets interrupted by Roman Reigns. And then we have a match because Kurt Angle says, we're going to put Roman against Bray because it's because he's the best GM around. Roman Reigns would end up winning this by disqualification because, Roman Reigns has to look strong, baby. Roman Reigns always has to look strong no matter what. So Roman Reigns is the victor in this matchup because Samoa Joe decides to come in and for a moment just stop and stare. Who am I going to take out? Oh, yeah, I got to make Roman look good. So, got to do that right there. So, Roman picks up the win by disqualification. But after the match, Seth Rollins comes in too to help out. And we're gonna do a little save right there. As we're going to get a tag team matchup because Teddy Long is in the building somewhere. And talking to Kurt Angle, telling him, hey, make a tag team player. Take tag team match, babe. Come on. And they make it happen. And we're going to have a tag team matchup with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins against Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe. A good pairing right there between Wyatt and Joe, so it's interesting to see what's going to happen there. So, okay, it's not that bad. It's a good start. It's all right. And then we get a cruiserweight matchup between Akira Tozawa and Araya Daivari, which doesn't last very long. Well, again, it's all about just making sure they make the build-up for their match at 205 Live, which already happened, but we'll talk about that a different time. Akira Tozawa against Araya Daivari. It's all the build-up for the street fight between Tozawa and Brian Kendrick, while Brian Kendrick is in the back, not even doing an interview on commentary. No, they're interviewing him in the backstage area, talking to him. And I'm like, well, this is a very short match. What do you expect Brian Kendrick to give you out of it? Well, it happens, but it's all about just building up the matchup and promoting their matchup for 205 Live, and it was all right. Tozawa would obviously win because he needs to get the win because he's the one in the feud. And then we finally get to see the debut of the Drifter. The Drifter actually has a very big first matchup against the Intercontinental Champion Dirty Dean Ambrose. And Dirty Dean Ambrose would lose this matchup via disqualification. And you got to wonder, okay, all right, so they either believe in Elias Samson or not. But The Miz had something to say, and The Miz always decides to come in and do his thing, But then Lunatic French decides to chase around The Miz, but Samson attacks him from behind, dirty heels. That's what they do. Dirty heels. Bad heels. All right, and then we got Paul Heyman and Finn Balor, which probably was the best part of Monday Night Raw, in my opinion, because Paul Heyman is the man. Paul Heyman can sell anything he wants to sell, and he sold Finn Balor pretty well. So when Finn Balor comes out, and Paul Heyman pretty much gives him you're good, kid, you're good, you're amazing. And Finn Balor got that word from the man known as Paul Heyman. And then Finn Balor versus Carl Anderson, a match I was really excited for this because I was like, they've got their past and their history. It was a good match. I really did enjoy it, and hopefully we get to see these guys work together more often in the future, and maybe even a possible reunion of them. But it's a dream we're all waiting for, and hopefully we do get it. But I do feel like Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are being wasted on Monday Night Raw. They're not even. What are they on besides this right here? What are they doing? What? Nothing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not really doing anything else. So the Good Brothers, yeah. And Sasha Banks picks up her win against Alicia Fox, I guess getting the win from last week. So, Yeah, and I love Sasha, but I'm not loving what they're doing with her. And then we have a segment where Enzo Amore's caught in the back. He's been just attacked and laid out. Initially, I had thought it was going to be Apollo Crews probably doing a heel turn because I'm like, well, last week Apollo Crews kicked him in the head, and Enzo and Cass didn't do nothing. He just laughed at him, and I'm like, well, I don't know. So maybe Apollo's starting to turn heel, but who knows? Apollo was defeated by Kalisto, and this whole Titus brand with him. I think it had potential. I think it does, but it's gotta. I don't know. I like Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is cool. Kalisto Donnie. I haven't heard that theme song yet. Maybe I'm just late. I don't really watch Monday Night Raw so much, so that's probably why. But Kalisto picks up the win. The Raw Tag Team Championships will be defended at Extreme Rules, but they need to know what type of stipulation and what type of matchup will be going on at Extreme Rules. Will we be getting a TLC match? No. Matt Hardy and Sheamus take a battle. They fight each other. Sheamus would lose to Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy was there distracting him like it. Jeff Hardy was like, I'm distracting you, bitch. And then Matt Hardy gets his win. And the Hardys run and they go to the stage, get the mic, and Matt teasing the broken Matt Hardy. Why must you tease us, Matt? Why? Well, we already know why, but damn you, Matt. So Matt Hardy says, you know what? Y'all players, we going to have a tag team matchup in a steel cage. I'm like, okay. Tag team matchup in a steel cage, a little bit different. Can't do a ladder match because NXT just did a ladder match. All right, then we get a cruiserweight matchup between Austin Aries and Tony Nese. We were told earlier in the show that Austin Aries and Neville will have a submission match. First one to die wins. No. So it's submission. You have to tap out in order to lose. Sorry to get your hopes up. Austin Aries defeats Tony Nese, and it's all right. It's all right. Then we have the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss taking on Mickie James, and Alexa wins by DDT. Gets the kendo stick. Can't find it at first, so someone's hiding that stick, or someone's telling her the stick's in the wrong spot. Go figure. She gets the stick and hits Mickie James with a wicked shot. I was like, ouch. And then Bayley comes in to make the save. Bayley, where were you at before she got hit? Come on, you were watching this the whole time, yet you still... We're just waiting for Bayley to get Extreme at Extreme Rules. And then we get the main event, Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe versus Roman and Seth Rollins. It all goes haywire for... Well, this match I think it was really entertaining. I think it was alright. I really did enjoy it here and there. I think it was another good part of Monday Night Raw. For what it was. But Joe and Mr. Bray Wyatt pick up the win. Seth Roman's getting it all together. Roman's doing his Roman thing, getting strong, looking good, and what he does best. But Roman goes for the Superman punch on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's like, whoop, dodge, bitch. He dodges, and Roman's able to stop the Superman punch, but his momentum, I guess, hits him into Seth, and Seth's like, hey, bro, we're on the same team. Bray comes from down under, picks up Roman, takes out Roman, hits him with the Sister Abigail, which I didn't even know he hit him with the Sister Abigail because the camera was just not, I didn't really even pay attention. I was paying attention to what was going on inside the ring. And then Joe gets the coquina clutch, nails it on Rollins. Rollins, night for Rollins. He goes to sleep for like 5 seconds and wakes up and is like, well, what the fuck just happened? But that's the win for them. And in the backstage, you got Finn Balor and Kurt Angle. Finn Balor's like, next week, I want to be in the main event against one of those guys. Put me on them. And Kurt's like, nah, you're going to go in that ring against two of them next week on Monday Night Raw. And it's true. It's damn true that I'm the best GM ever. So I felt that wasn't organic from Kurt Angle. It just didn't feel right. But that's how Monday Night Raw ends. And I'm like, okay, all right. Go figure. It's Monday Night Raw. Well, I really didn't expect much from that. All right. Now to my favorite, becoming my second favorite show. It was my number one favorite show, but now NXT is really taking that away again. NXT has been very great. I have a very bad connection, a poor connection, like a poor man's sweater. That's because that's what I do. Eventually, I'll buy a camera and we can do reviews the right way. And I'll do editing because I'm not that lazy. I don't think I kind of am that lazy. All right, so let's do this. So Shane McMahon comes out. Well, Shane McMahon announces the participants for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And pretty simple, pretty easy. We're going to get ourselves everyone who had a match at Backlash, pretty much. We're going to have AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, Shinsuke and Dolph, Baron and Sami Zayn's dad. Oh, shit. Vince McMahon's here. Hello, sir. I was not talking bad about Roman Reigns. I was speaking correctly about him. Finn Balor too. Yeah, but Shane McMahon comes out and makes that matchup, and it's gonna be good. You know, it's got Shinsuke, it's got AJ, it's got Kevin, it's got Baron, it's got Sami, and it's got Dolph. I just, you know, this is their first big thing after the Backlash pay-per-view, which it was. I thought it was okay here and there. I didn't think it was the best thing, but I didn't think it was the worst thing. I didn't think it was as bad as people think it was. All right, and then we get a matchup: Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch against Carmella and Natalya. And it's pretty much just a rematch. Oh my God, Roman Reigns is on my way to has to spear you. Holy crap. Either way, Charlotte and Becky pick up the win against Carmella and Natalya, which is a damn rematch pretty much from Backlash. So it's back to that 50-50 booking they talk about. I don't know, whatever. That's all I have to say next, but that's all. He's too tired. He had too much. Whoa. Either way. After that, we have Sami Zayn against Baron Corbin in a rematch. Sami Zayn does it again. Sami Zayn defeats Baron Corbin, pisses the hell off of Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin destroys the holy hell out of Sami Zayn, takes him outside, takes him inside, and beats the holy snot out of poor Sami Zayn. Man, that's what you get for getting 2 wins, Sami. See, when you weren't picking up wins, well, you were still getting your ass kicked like that by Braun Strowman. But still, either way. So then we get, I think the best part of SmackDown right now for me is the Fashion Files. The Fashion Files. Who doesn't love the Fashion Files with Breeze Sango and Tyler Breeze? They're giving away their badges. They're like, we're giving away our badges. We're no good. And then Tyler Breeze starts taking off his pants, and then Shane's like, whoa. No need to take off your pants, man. You guys definitely prove that you deserve to be in SmackDown's tag team division. So I'm going to give you guys one-on-one matches against both the Usos. So get ready for your matches. It's going to happen. And then we finally get, I think what everybody was looking forward to, everybody's favorite wrestler in the WWE right now, Jinder Mahal, your new WWE champion. It just sounds so weird, but it's crazy, but it's actually fun. It's kind of crazy fun if you like to like gamble. It's like that. It's that kind of thing, you know. I'm happy for Jinder, you know. You got to be happy for anyone whenever they're succeeding, and Jinder Mahal is succeeding right now. Definitely doing a good job, I guess. It's still kind of new to me. I'm not one of the person who's hating it. I'm going to sit back and watch and see how it goes for him. So I understand why people are upset, but at the same time, you know, it's just, there's no reason to really be upset. Like, you wanted a new champion, you wanted new faces. This is one of it. So don't hinder Sweaty Jinder. And then people who want to make allegations about him on steroids and whatnot, dude, come on, don't do that. That's just stupid. I think Jinder Mahal is gonna have to. He's been okay. I think he's been a better champion than Randy Orton already so far. Randy's a good guy as a heel, but I don't really like his face character, but his heel character is really good. Randy's obviously good, but we're looking at Jinder right now, and we'll see where it goes, where they go with Jinder Mahal, and if it becomes stupid, then it becomes stupid, but don't get mad after. You guys, we want a new champion, right? We want new champions. We want new faces, and when it's not the guy that we want, when it's a different guy that's been a jobber, who's been released, who's been fired from the WWE, who I guess worked hard to get back to a good physique and has definitely paid his dues by losing and working on. He's been in NXT. He's been here and there. So, you know, Jinder, hats off to him. There you go. For becoming the WWE champion, and what a celebration. And I like the fact that they didn't have a babyface come out and interrupt the celebration, because that's just what happens at every celebration. So to finally not do that, it felt different and it felt better. And it was alright. It was okay. You know, that's what it is. But the thing about SmackDown Live, it isn't only about their champion. It's overall the whole show. It's just not about a champion. Because if it was all about the champion, it'd be kind of weird. But yeah. He's already a better champion than Lesnar, because he's at least shown up more times than Brock Lesnar. And then we get Tyler Breeze against Jey Uso. Fandango, spray bottle, bitch. And he gets the spray bottle on Jey Uso. Quick match. Fandango, exactly the same thing to Jimmy Uso. Bam, and a win. And the Usos are like, whoa. And Breeze are like, let's get it. Let's get us another tag team championship matchup. And they do. They get themselves a rematch somehow. The Usos, fighting champions that there are. I like that from the Usos. They don't run away and say, nah, Nah, I do remember you, Devin Saldana. And they do not run away from the challenge. The Usos take on Breezango for the championships. I really do like that fact that the Usos did not run away from it. They're defending tag team champions. Daddy has to go. Bye, Mr. McMahon. Everyone say bye to McMahon. The Usos, though, did defeat the Breezango team. Still, one of my favorite tag teams on SmackDown. I hope to God, I like the New Day. But let's keep the Fashion Police. The Fashion Police is in their fashion files. It's just so funny because they really don't care. I like the fact that they had a Toledo, they're from Toledo and then the whole thing, but it's just Shane McMahon's office. They're just so great. And this is what I remember I saw from Johnny Curtis, a lot from his weird stuff from NXT, the shows that were online on WWE. So I've always thought Fandango had always had that weird thing. Then Tyler Breeze is definitely doing a great job. I think they're doing good, man. Let them live their life. Let them do what they gotta do. What up, Aiden Camp? And then we get the main event. Why is this? Oh man, it's a wet dream for me. It really is. I think if we had replaced Ziggler with Finn Balor, I think I'd be definitely, When am I posting again? I'm posting after this right here. This is a video right here, and then after this, I'm gonna go drink something, and then get ready for my Raw Universe mode. And then we get AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura against Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. And now a lot of people are complaining that Shinsuke took a lot of the beating here and a lot of it. There was 2 hot tags in this matchup. 2 hot tags, hot pants, 2. And Shinsuke did take a lot of beating. AJ came in, made the tag. AJ did what he does best, and he was phenomenal. Then AJ got his ass kicked and then made the tag into Shinsuke. So it was kind of weird to see that 2 hot tags. Not used to it, but hey, something different. That's always great in wrestling when it's something different. They pick up the win against Kevin and Dolph, and then and they're at the end right there, Shinsuke and AJ. A lot of people want to say that Shinsuke's already not doing it, man, but I think you got to give it time. I think you gotta just let them do what they gotta do. I really do believe that Shinsuke and Dolph should have just been told, hey, you guys can go out there, backlash, just go at it, kick each other's asses, destroy each other. Because Shinsuke is that guy that he already has really badass interest in the company. He's already invested in giving him one of the coolest entrances in the WWE. Why not just show what he can do, man? Doing Monday Night Raw like around 9:30-ish. Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. We'll see where they go. The U.S. champion, the face of America, still the face of America, and Dolph Ziggler being Dolph Ziggler. I could see Kevin Owens and Ziggler facing off next week, but it was cool seeing AJ and Shinsuke team up. All right, now let's go on to the final thing right here, and that's the NXT review, which just happened today. It was obviously a pre-taped show from Chicago, so you're not really going to get much but 2 matches and a whole bunch of video packages, but I love it. I love when NXT does that. I really love how NXT does their video packages. It's really cool. It really makes it feel much different, and it builds more into the characters than just seeing wrestling matches, because they do it well, and that's why NXT has become my favorite. So NXT starts off obviously with a match, because they always have to start off with a match. Aleister Black defeating Kurt Hawkins like nothing. It wasn't a straight squash match, but it was pretty much a squash match, NXT style. Aleister Black is going to be good, going to be big in NXT, so that's good. Good to see. And then you get a whole bunch of video packages, which are always great. Just recaps of NXT TakeOver Chicago, and just letting you know what happened with DIY, with the Women's Championship. We get the debut. Oh, baby, this is what I've been waiting for. The debut of the Velveteen Dream. Oh, he's here. Velveteen Dream. I was expecting more Purple Rain chants. But he hits a really sick elbow. I really liked how he got the elbow. Like, he's just standing there. And this dude is a tall dude. So he's just tall, standing on top of the third rope. And then hits that elbow right onto his opponent. I don't even know his opponent's name. Jobber, man. Thank you, Devin Saldana. Thank you. He hits that, so Patrick Clark, the former Patrick Clark, the artist formerly known as Patrick Clark, now the Velveteen Dream, man. Purple Rain picks up the win, and I'm okay with that, because I really want to see it. The fans were kind of like, woo, but it was a different character, something different. I don't think it's anywhere, I like it. I like it, that's me. We get some more video packages, and then we get our main event, Drew McIntyre versus Blake. I did not know Blake was from San Antonio. I thought he was Australian the whole time I've known about him. Failed there. So Either way, it was a solid matchup right here. A solid matchup. Apparently, Drew still has the DDT in his arsenal of finishing maneuvers because they referred to it. So that's good to know that he has not totally gotten rid of that move. I thought he would have gotten rid of it because of Dean Ambrose's dirty deeds. But it's good to know he has not gotten rid of it. So the match ends pretty good, pretty well with his Claymore kick, but I guess the Yakuza kick is what Nigel McGuinness calls it. But he went for it one time. Blake was able to get the counter on that one. Drew finds a way to get that back again and goes to the corner again, hits it again. Game over, match set. It's over. I'm gonna give it this week because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give shows or things. He probably was fake, but it's cool. It's all right. I already knew that. So I'm going to give the show of the week for me. I'm going to give it to Smackdown Live because it wasn't the most memorable Smackdown Live and it wasn't the greatest Smackdown Live, but it was better than Raw. It's better than Raw. And that's all it is. Raw kind of felt like nothing really happened, nothing big really happened for me. Just felt like whatever, man, just felt like filler to me. And 9:30. And that's all it felt to me. That's all it was to me. NXT, I can't give it to NXT because NXT had those 3 matches and a whole bunch of recaps, so that's not, it's just kind of I really did enjoy NXT, but I can't give it to that. I got to give it to SmackDown because SmackDown was actually doing something. Either way, guys, I'm coming back to you at 9:30 today with a WWE 2K Universe mode. I'm Rookie. If you obviously like this, you know what to do. You can hit the like. You can share it. Don't put it in your butt because I don't want to go in people's butts. But yeah, guys, I'm going and I'm leaving and I'm gonna. Yeah, SmackDown was. There we go. SmackDown was a good one. So y'all let me know in the comment section what you guys preferred best this week. Was it Raw? Was it SmackDown? Was it NXT? What were some of your favorite moments this week? What were some of your least favorite moments? Put that in the comment section so I can read it and we can have conversations about it and we can talk about it in the comment section once I hit this video over so that way, we can talk about it that way because we are wrestling fans and that's what we do. All right, guys. See you guys later.